All my paragliding equipment fits great into my new ride, no problems. But the paramotor, let's see about that. So I'm here at the RV lot where I do a lot of run up on my paramotor and don't bother anybody, out of the way. And I'm going to set up my paramotor here just like I was out at the field somewhere. I'm just going to time also how long it takes me to set it up. There's an ongoing bet of how long I'll do this before I finally get a carrier hitch. But on the other hand, to be honest, I'm also starting to paraglide a lot more. I love thermaling. Even ridge soaring, it's great. Not as noisy, not using any fossil fuels, even though these paramotors use very little. But just the whole flying feel, I just love with paragliding. If I had to pick one, to be honest, I would pick paragliding. I like the paramotor because there's some days I just want to go out and fly, and sometimes with para-waiting, you're waiting for that thermaling perfect day to appear. Sometimes you can be left wanting. But the same with paramotors. Sometimes you got to wait for the wind to die down. It's too thermally. So yeah, they both have their limitations. They both have their positives. But I want to really do a lot more paragliding this fall and the winter. Go up north a little bit. Anyway, so for today, we're gonna see how we set up the paramotor here in the field. All right. So there's my little stand I made up. I can put that out on the field. I have a slightly raised paramotor, and then it's easy also to put it on my back from there. Okay, so there's everything assembled. It took me around 16 minutes. So we're going to start it up. I haven't fired up the engine in about, I would say, 4 weeks. So that was just a little bit of prime, and on the Atom 80, a little bit of prime. I can't overemphasize that. You can flood it pretty easily, but once you got it, man, it's great. Fired right up. That was truly the first pull after 4 weeks, and smooth. Idle's a little high in the beginning. Once I get it up to, I think I had a 9450 was my highest RPM, so 9,450. Went down to about 22 RPM, 200 RPMs on idle after warming up, so that's great. Really smooth. So now I'm just going to tear it all down again, back into my car. I might try to leave the propeller on. I think I can get it in with the propeller. I don't know. That could be, again, it's not a big deal to take off the propeller. It's 2 minutes. Okay, so everything is broken down. A lot easier coming apart. But also I might say the netting, definitely probably the most difficult thing to put on. It starts off a little hard once you try to get it started here. It gets a lot easier as you go around, and then it's not too bad. You got to go a little bit at a time. Once you do that, it's not too bad. It's a great idea, and I think it works really well. But I'm finding that it is getting a little easier every time I put it on, take it off. Getting a little bit more pliable. If it was really cold weather, I'm not sure. But here in California, we don't get really cold weather, so far it's been okay. Just got to be a little patient, kind of get a little bit of a technique going with it. So we're going to try to put it in the car with the propeller on. We'll see. If that seemingly is going to be too much of a gymnastic event, we'll take it off again. So we answered the question of whether or not the propeller would also fit in there, and no. Try putting a square peg into a small round hole. Just wasn't worth it. I kind of immediately dismissed that idea, which is fine because it doesn't take much to put that prop on and off. Everything fits in there well. I've got more than enough room for other stuff. I got a wing that goes in there, as well as my little overall goodie bag with things like clothing, my flight deck, things like that, helmet. It all goes in that seat right there. So plenty of room.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. The Parajet Maverick is pretty easy to assemble, disassemble. I can obviously put it in my Tesla pretty easily. It's not a van, but it's a great ride. And we'll have to see who wins the bet and how long I continue to do this without a hitch and carrier. I still need to get gas for the paramotor, and I do get some strange looks. When asked about it, I say, well, I'm just here out of habit, and one that I'm trying to break. Thanks again. Take care.